Now that we have seen the directory structures, now let's get into the main file, the RL reco main, and let's create that file first. So you can use any of your IDs which you have using, and then create a Python file or a script for this, and insert the following code. So for making the script in PyCharm, you can just right click here on the folder here, and then select a Python file. So and then you can name it rlreco main.py. So that's a way of creating a new file. So anyway, since I've already created, I'll not create another one, but you can create another one, and then first start importing these code or adding these code. So these are our import methods. Now the first one two are Python packages, which you one is argparse for argument passing, and pandas we import. The next is a function which and a folder structure and a function which we will create now. So first let's look at line 12, which is from utils you import these two files, or these one is a class and another is a file. So first for that you will have to create a folder called utils. So I have already created that. So again, creating a folder, you can create new directory and then create something like utils. So the first file inside the utils is init.py. So this one gives an indicator that what classes we have to import. So you can just add this line from .conf import conf. So .conf is this particular file, the config conf.py. We'll create that now, so don't worry, we'll create that now. And the conf is the class. So what this file tells us, init.py tells us that it tells the program that this particular folder is a kind of a package, and this is a class which we have to import from this file. That's all what it tells. That's what this init.py is for. So that is one file. So let's get into the next file, the conf.py. Again, you have to create this particular file in a similar way. You create a new Python file and then create that. So anyway, since I have already created that, I'm not creating it, but you should create this this file and then name it conf.py. So let's open that. So once the conf.py is, and include these code. There's a class for a class called conf, which needs to be included, and there are two packages which we need to import. One is JSON_minify and JSON. So these are the probably JSON.minify may not be there in your package, so you need to pip install that JSON.minify. So you need to pip install JSON.minify. So you have to do that in your terminal. I've already done that, so I'm not do that. And JSON also you have to import. Now this particular class is a very simple class. What it does is it just loads the configuration file. Now configuration file is a file which contains all the all the parameters which we require for the application. So instead of, rather than coding that into your code, hard coding it, we give them as parameters in a separate file, so that you have the ability to change them. That's what the configuration file is for. We'll create the configuration file next. So so this particular class is just for reading the configuration files from the JSON file. We are creating the configuration file as a JSON file, so we'll read the configuration file, and this gets loaded into the memory and gets available as as an argument. So that's the purpose of this particular class. Okay, we'll get into the helper function first, but first, before this, since we have already talked about the conf.py file or class, we will now create the config file also. So config file we'll create in another folder called config. So create this config folder, and then again add a new file called custprof.json. Now custprof is just a short name for customer profile, and this is a JSON. So again, just like what we created as a as a .py file, you create it as a JSON file. So this is where we import or input all those parameters which we require for the application, like for the example the input data which is our online retail CSV file, the customer details file. This is something which we will add later on, the pickle file. After during a prototyping phase you would have seen the customer details, the processed customer details file. So now what we will do is we'll run the same process and load this particular file or save this file as a pickle file. So these are the paths which you add. The other is just a column mapping. In the raw online retail file, the columns or the features were in a specific names, like for example order ID and product ID, etc. Now we are changing that into another name which we will be using in the application or in our code. Now why we are doing this is because say suppose you want to make this very generic. Now you are doing it for this retail set, but you say you want to do it for another data. Probably the name of all these features which we want could be completely different. So rather than changing that in the code, we can just change it in the configuration file, and then all these changes would happen. That's why we do a mapping between this. So it makes the code a little more usable, much more generic. The last part is those parameters which we require, like the number of clusters, which we have seen in the prototyping phase, the month period, that is 15 days, first 15 days and next 15 days, which we saw when we created the states, the epsilon values, number of products we are recommending, the reward for the buy and reward for click, etc. So these stuff also we add as parameters. One more thing which we can add is the parameter for ignoring, okay, which we have given as -2. So all these things we can add here. Always remember that in a JSON file, if you have to get that, everything has to be in double quotes like this. All these things have to be double quotes, otherwise you will get an error. And don't forget all these commas after each of those parameter values, and this has to be a semicolon. And so this is the syntax for that. So once you've created the the config file, let's close this. Let's get back to the utils folder again. So there is one more Python file which we need to create, and this is just a helper function to save data into or dump data into a pickle file and then load data from a pickle file. So that's all what this helper function does. So these will be used in specific areas in our code. So you can create a new file called helperfunctions.py and then import these packages, okay, and then create all this these two functions there, okay.